Alrighty, this one's kind of just a classic as far as video game ASMR goes, so I'm gonna, yeah, I have this game fairly modded for my own convenience because I have already played it a bunch. I am, however, going to go into that. Yeah, that's on because I just don't like dying, man. I don't like dying. Turn that off. But yeah, I ended that New Vegas episode early a second ago because the doorbell had rung. And I thought, oh, I might need to go get a package for somebody. But what actually happened was my sister didn't feel like finding her key in her purse. So she rung the doorbell to see if I was close enough that I would get there faster than she could find her key. I did not get there faster than she found her key. What you gonna do? Burn everything to the ground? Maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna play a day of a save file. I already played a bunch, cause like, I mean, why wouldn't I? The question is, where did I put those coffee beans? I guess here. Okay, makes sense. With the seeds. I don't actually know if I have time for these to finish growing, but it says 12 days. And the 12th day would be that. What level am I? Well, whatever. Worst case scenario, I throw away a couple $100. I forgot to finish picking up that forage. And, See, the deal with Stardew ASMR is like, since I'm the one making the noise, I'm not getting anything out of it right now. But I have to imagine that's a pretty good noise. You'd have to like it pretty quick though to enjoy the speed at which I was picking it up. Although I'm a fan of people like fast ASMR. ASMR Bakery does a lot of fast stuff, and surprisingly doesn't have a lot of baked goods or cooking implements involved. Would have been something she did in the past. I don't know. And as long as we're talking about ASMR YouTubers, I just gotta say, I'm not a fan of Raffi. Even that big thing he did with, he sort of started a trend with the setting and breaking the pattern. Before he had done that, I had already realized that was something I enjoyed hearing, and I was just kind of having trouble finding anyone who did it. called it that. And I stumbled upon that video he did, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. But instead of, like, letting you hear the difference, he spent the entire video chanting, set the pattern, set the pattern, set the pattern, break the pattern, and then he'd break it then. And it's like, you've got two patterns going on now. One's you chanting, set the pattern, break the pattern, and the other's the actual noise you're making with whatever object you're tapping or scratching or shaking, you know. I can't remember the details. But it's like, I don't hate ASMR with voices involved generally, but like, I don't know, it just didn't work for me in that case. Because he kind of interrupted himself, his own plan, you know? I don't know. I'm not any better, obviously. I'm using a very, very cheap mic, very close to a computer. You can probably hear fan buzz in the background for the entirety of all three of these videos I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to go turn that in. I'm not gonna make a lot of progress if I spend the whole time talking. I'm gonna distract myself from what I need to get done. That's one thing about this game, is like, everything about it is telling you it's trying to be calming and kind of a chill experience. But like, you have so many timers on you. Like, I gotta make sure I get here or there before time runs out. I gotta do this and that, and boy, if it's raining and you need to catch one of the rainy day fish, or like the rainy night fish, like, you got like 6 hours to do it, and it's like 30 minutes per cast sometimes. I don't know, man. I always felt like the time was making this game a lot, or the timer was making the game a lot less calming than it should be. It's part of the reason I have the cheat thing installed, is so it'll pause time when I go into shops and buildings, because like, you come in here and you're like, oh man, I want to get friendship points talking to all of them. Oh no, if I spend the, 2 hours, plus I'm speed hacking to make me walk faster, if I spend the 2 hours walking around to talk to these people, I'm gonna not be able to go in the mine or finish watering my crops or stuff like that, you know? This video has mostly just been me complaining about random shit. Doubt that's very calming. Don't I need to buy some of those? That's the thing, I haven't played this save in a couple of months. I can't particularly remember all of my goals that I had going on. Clearly, I wanted to get forging up because I planted 1,000,000 forging things. I should probably replant those. I also, looks like I only have an orange tree. It's summer. I only have an orange tree right now. Oh no, there's another tree growing next to it. What is this one though? Frick. It's probably the other summer tree. I wonder where he got the sound files for like birds chirping. Maybe he took multiple ones and overlaid them. There's gotta be something similar to this. Just floating around. Ooh. So calming, I'm putting myself to sleep. Something I always thought really helped with my ASMR was the anticipation of the next noise. Right? Like, massage ASMR would do this really well. And I don't know what the status of his channel is right now, because, like, he's got stuff in his life, and comes and goes as far as the ASMR scene is considered. Oh yeah, I have 2 trees growing. Oh. But yeah, so he had a lot of like mic scratching videos where he would reach his hand out about to scratch the mic that was off screen, and then just pause momentarily. And then you'd get like this buildup of like, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And then when it happened, you'd get a nice big ol' ASMR hit off it. At least, I would. Oi. I'm sorry. I'm asleep, boy. You know, it didn't happen today. But the other day when I was thinking about how I was going to do these ASMR videos, I had taken a drink from this water bottle, just like that. But it's one of those extra wide mouth ones, so you can get a lot of ice in. And it just spilled a little bit down my shirt, and I was thinking of jokes I could make with that. Obviously it's not happening right now, and I'm like pre-explaining the joke, so it's gonna be way less funny. But I just kind of thought to myself when I spilled water on my chest, because, well, it's an extra wide mouth bottle and I'm not used to drinking out of those. You gotta drink out of it like it's a glass, but it's a bottle, and I just want to stick it to my face and chug it, you know? Like, that's how I drink from bottles. I chug. Anyways, I spelled it on myself, and I was like, man, if I was hot right now, if I was hot ever, I'd have a face cam and this would be super sexy. But I'm not. I'm just some chubby dude who doesn't like grooming himself as well as he should. Cause, like, I mean, look at Ralphie. Raffy. Pronounce his name right, maybe. Nobody's gonna say that he's, well, I haven't seen any videos lately, but he was definitely thick. But, like, he's still a good looking dude. Kept that beard well trimmed. Kept himself nice and presentable. That's not something I do day to day. Of course, I'm also not filming myself, so maybe if I did, I'd take care of myself a little better. Oh, and speaking of beautiful men, a channel I watch occasionally, because sometimes they do stuff that piques my curiosity. The King of Random. I don't know if this gent they had on, I kind of skipped his introduction. I don't know if he's somebody who will be on more often or if he was just visiting for a collab. But they released a video yesterday, day before? I don't know. Either way, they released a video, and very beautiful man. Like, if I looked like that, I'd have a face cam for this channel. But looks like he works out a lot, and I am a bit lazy for that. Heck, even if I looked like Nate, I think his name is Nate. The guy I'm talking about who was like on the channel for a video was named Kevin, but one of the main presenters is Nate, and like, even if I was in good shape as Nate, I'd have a face cam. This video has become both me complaining and a weird admission of my inner confidence issues. Well, I think that's gonna be good. See you guys later.